Carolyn Kent, independent consultant and area manager with Arbonne International. Today, I am so excited and happy to bring to you Rhodis Thompson, who is an Arbonne miracle story. I want you to get a chance to hear her journey because in our everyday lives, if we're dealing with temporary illness or a chronic illness, a lot of times we put all the power into the doctor's hands. But you need to invest in your own health. If you don't deposit anything, you can't make a withdrawal. So I'm giving and transferring your health into your hands because your health is your responsibility. And that's what we're going to talk to Mrs. Thompson about today. Welcome, Mrs. Thompson. Mrs. Thompson is also my sister. How are you today?
I'm great.
Wonderful. It's so good to have you here to interview today. So I want to go on with our first question. I want Mrs. Thompson to give us a little bit about herself and her family and who she is in Arbonne. And then I'm going to just turn her loose to give you a little bit of her testimony about her products that she uses with Arbonne and some of her health issues that caused her to want to take responsibility for her health. Mrs. Thompson.
Okay, I am married, have a husband, 2 children who are grown, and I teach school. I am, of course, Carolyn's sister, and we are very close. And as Carolyn discovered Arbonne, as she was searching in her own search to get her health in order, she had had some problems with her hands, her nervous system, especially with her back pain, and it had almost just basically taken her zest away. And Carolyn, if you know Carolyn, has a zest for life. She's always up and about. And so when Carolyn retreated to the bed, that was not Carolyn. Carolyn discovered Arbonne through Mary Beth Conley. And she had invited me. She was trying to tell me about it. She said, I want you to come to this presentation. And I was thinking, I don't want to hear another sales pitch. I don't want to sell anything. I really don't want to do this. However, Carolyn is my sister. We do everything together. We're always supporting. So I went. I heard the presentation. It made sense. It was about these botanical products, all vegan products that are made and grown from the earth, and all of that changed into health and nutrition products that work, facial products, beauty products. All of these products are botanical, and they work. And it was just evident through looking at Mary Beth, and of course Monique was there, and looking at both of them, and throughout the presentation, they just were great advertisement for what Arbonne can do in your life. And I had already noticed Mary Beth by watching the early show, and I kept wondering, my God, what has she done? She just looked so much, her skin looked beautiful, she looked more youthful, she'd lost weight, and she just looked healthy. And I told her that after the presentation, and she said, actually, people had been calling and emailing the station saying, have you had a facelift? Have you done this? Have you done that? And it was Arbonne. And of course, Monique shared her story, how she lost the weight after her children being born, the second one especially, and her sister was there, who also had a testimony about her health. So I have health issues. So I started thinking about this thing, and I said, you know, it's a no-brainer. This is good. I can handle this. And so what was holding me back was the products and what their ingredients were. What's in this? You know, can I do it? And the other thing was money.
Right.
I was thinking, how am I going to swing this? How am I going to swing this? And so Carolyn informed me about getting the ingredients through the product knowledge.
Absolutely.
And she encouraged me to go to my doctor, let the doctor see what's inside of these products, how they work, and get your recommendation from your doctor. I always encourage people, and Carolyn and Mary Beth, all of the Arbonne consultants said, go check with your doctor. So I did.
So you decided to come on board and become an Arbonne consultant because you could see the benefit in nothing, if nothing else, sharing your testimony to help others. Am I right?
Yes.
So now you talked about the things you carried over to your doctor to show them what Arbonne's ingredients are and the different things that you're doing.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about what your chronic illnesses are.
Okay.
And what your time frames are, and what Arbonne products or supplements you're adding to your journey to make a difference or to make a change.
Well, I am diabetic. I was diagnosed in 2001, and in 2009 I was diagnosed with coronary artery disease. And those are
what is that?
illnesses.
What is coronary artery disease?
Coronary artery disease is where the arteries are narrowing in your heart. And as you know, if anything narrows, it can eventually become blocked. So I was at risk, and I was at risk of having heart attack, heart failure, those kinds of things. And so this is a life-threatening illness. Diabetes is a lifelong illness which can be managed, and I was managing the diabetes fairly well. However, with the Arbonne, when I took those ingredients to the doctors, my cardiologist was the first, and I saw...
And is that a specialist, or is that just your regular?
Yes, this is my heart doctor.
Absolutely.
This is the one that manages the coronary artery disease. And I see him twice a year. At this point, I saw his nurse practitioner was in there that day, and she looked at the list because she was trying to, they always like to see what it is you want to talk to the doctor about. And I told her, gave her the product knowledge sheets, and she immediately said, "Oh, Arbonne, yeah, you can do these products."
So she already knew about them.
She knew about them.
Wow.
And so that was a little unusual because a lot of people don't know about Arbonne.
Right.
She was a Caucasian female, around 35, 40-ish years old, and she'd been doing it for 12 years.
Wow.
So here again, knowledge, seeking out your own treatment and seeking out those things that will be helpful for your body, and taking charge of that. Sometimes we have difficulty doing that, and we do just resort to letting the doctor be the person who determines what we do. But as she was telling me, she said, "You can do everything that's listed. All these products are good for you." She did tell me one product, which was the Going Gone, which was the dietary supplement that might not be good for me. So I didn't do that one. But everything else, the detox tea, the 7-day detox, I think well, that was the other one that she said she didn't think I should do that one. So I started off with the detox tea, the protein smoothie. I could do the energy tabs. At that time they were tabs, now they're the little sticks. And I could do the fiber and the women's hybrids, the vitamins. And so those were the products that I started off with. And I started doing the dietary plan that Carolyn and Monique had come up with, had set aside, about 12 to 1,500 calories a day. And with exercise, I began to see the change. And the first change I noticed was my increased energy level. The protein tastes good. It doesn't taste like dirt. Monique really emphasized that it does not taste like dirt. It was delicious. You can add in fruit. You can do it with water. It's simple. All you have to do is do it and drink it. And so I managed to keep my diet on track by always having my lunchbox with me, which is insulated, so I can keep cool things in there. And so I eat about 2.5 hours. Every 2.5 hours I'm eating or drinking protein smoothies or the chews, the Arbonne chocolate chews. That helps to kind of curb your appetite until you can get to some food. But so everything has worked for me. I think that as far as the affordability, I get the 35% off. I'm an independent consultant. I knew this was something I wanted to do long term. So it wasn't any need for me to be a preferred customer, or I wanted to do this for me. And so that's what God gave me in order to handle the cost. That's how I handle the cost. And because I am a walking advertisement, I've encouraged others who are customers of mine. And so that's how God has blessed me to deal with it. I can tell you that Arbonne is a product Their products are all healthy because they come from the earth. And what better way to treat your inside, your inner body, heal from the inside out, and then use their beauty products. I use those as well. And so my body is being healed and nurtured from the inside and the outside.
And the outside. And you know, that's very important to understand that beauty starts on the inside and it burns or it shines to the outside. But you've got to do on both sides. And most of the people are getting accustomed to doing what they take in. But we still aren't doing the right thing by checking out what we're putting on our bodies. Get with us. We want to share a little bit more about that with you. But the way I want to wrap this up is to tell you, most people don't know, but Mrs. Thompson is an educator. And when she was talking about being prepared, most of us think that exercising is the big thing to do. But your diet is not losing 100 pounds or losing 20 pounds or losing 50 pounds. That is an everyday nutritional, tailor-made setup in your meals for yourself. Am I right? So basically, when she takes in her little small cooler to work with her, most educators are not at liberty to go in and out of the classroom like they want to.
Right.
But right there at your fingertips, you have everything that you need to keep your body satisfied from hunger.
That's right.
And to keep yourself, get the nutrients that you need.
That's right.
And all of that as you go along.
That's right.
So what I want you to do is wrap this up for me and tell me about the success that you have received from all of the core and the other things that you've done, your detox and so on and so forth. What's the results?
Well, I'll tell you, the results have been, I've lost weight. I've lost about 32 pounds. I've been able to keep it off. During the holidays I gained a little bit, but mainly I've been able to be taken off of one of my dosages of coronary artery disease, one of my heart medications. I've been taking off a dose of that. And I've also been taking off an evening dose of my medication for my diabetes.
Wow.
And so Arbonne has been a part of that success. And anytime you can rescue your health, that is major. You know, you always want to be the person God has called you to be. Respect your temple, and Arbonne has helped me to do that.
Wow. That is an amazing story, and that's one of the reasons that I wanted her to get in front of us today. We do respect your time, and we thank you so much for viewing in with us. If we can get you any additional information about investing in yourself, 30 days can make a brand new good habit of you taking care of yourself. And right now, we're in the middle of a 30-day healthy lifestyle challenge where you get with us. We can let you know how to get your Get Fit kit. Any questions that you have for Mrs. Thompson, you can view this interview on my website at www.carolynkent.myarbonne.com. That is CAROLYN, H as in Henry, Kent.myarbonne.com. Or view us on Facebook at Carolyn Kent Coaches, Health and Wellness. Yes, we have free coaching. And also tweet me at Carolyn H. Kent. We thank you so much for your time. Invest in yourself. Thank you, Mrs. Thompson.
You are
have a great
certainly
day.
welcome.